Yeah.
Two elderly couples that just built their dream home.
Yep.
One elderly couple decided they're going to move somewhere else. Homeboy here buys it and is like,
Right.
you know what this backyard needs? A gigantic fucking gun range.
Sorry, neighbor.
Because that won't upset the other
Hey,
neighbor.
I offered them a price on their house. So you're gonna get annoyed. You're gonna want to move. Here's my offer.
You offered to buy the second house.
Yeah.
And got that Pew View money, huh?
No.
The dude does not like not winning.
No.
This video is brought to you by Element. Okay, look, here's the deal. Sweet and simple. It's hydration mix without a bunch of bullshit in it. All right, I'll read the entire ingredient list for you right now because I can actually say all of these words. Ingredients: salt, citric acid, magnesium malate, potassium chloride, natural flavors, stevia leaf extract. That's it. They've got a bunch of different flavors. They've got all like your normal fruity type ones. Then they also have a chili one that's actually spicy. And then they have a chocolate one, which you can mix with warm water and then it tastes like hot chocolate. All you do is take one of these stick packs, rip the top off, pour it in your water, drink it, you're good. If you're crazy and you want to buy pre-canned ones, they make those too. In my opinion, it's actually the best hydration thing on the market right now. I used it before they even sponsored me, so I think that speaks for itself. And if you don't believe me, which to be honest is entirely fair, they're also partnered up with a bunch of Olympic athletes, NFL players, NBA players, NHL players, just a bunch of athletes that actually need to stay hydrated. Which raises the question, if they have all these fancy athletes that are endorsing the product, why would they want my endorsement? Well, the obvious answer is because I'm known for drinking copious amounts of alcohol on the internet, including at the Pentagon.
Better knowing how much paperwork went into getting
First one to finish a White Claw on the Pentagon.
Son of a bitch!
On top of that, I used to be a medic in the Army attached to an infantry unit, so if there's one thing I'm an expert in on this planet, it is how to keep myself and other people operating while they are aggressively hungover. And when it comes to that, this stuff is awesome. Trust me, I have tested it myself. I'm fairly confident the only reason the Unsubscribed podcast finished their live shows is because I brought an entire box of this with us. Otherwise, we wouldn't have made it to the end. So if you're an elite athlete or just somebody like me, you can head over to drinklmnt.com/underwhelming. They're going to give you a free sample pack if you are a new or returning customer. Let's get back to the podcast.
And welcome back to your favorite Underwhelming podcast. I'm joined, as always, by my co-host and friend, the Fat Electrician.
Hello.
Hello. And we have a special guest today, the other Nick of the North, the one, the only, Pew View.
Hey.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Dude, thanks for being here. You terrify me. Can I say
Why is that?
The things you do with weapons, it borders between terror and sexual.
Yeah.
And I love every second of
It's a
it.
good place to be.
I love it.
I don't mind that. I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Thank you.
And then Nick will make mine.
Yeah.
You should sell those at Bunker Branding.
Do not soft plug, but if there's a dollar made online.
Use code FAT.
It's funny.
How many times is code FAT being used at any given moment right now?
I think I can go to any website and use it and get a 10% discount.
Maybe.
I just want to start using it on everything. Probably. I bet there's not many places it's not available.
I should.
Like, some people probably snuck it in. They're like, yeah, just put it on there.
Why not?
Why not? But we're up here in Iowa. Or farming here in Iowa.
The funny thing about him is every fucking time is like, oh yeah, no, I'm buddies with him. We shoot guns all the time.
Yeah.
Is it real?
Is he that good? Is it real? I'm like, what do you mean?
It's
They're
terrifying.
like, well, like, is it like a dude perfect type thing? Like, does he sit out there for 2 hours until he gets that shot? And I tell everybody the same story about the first time I fucking met him.
Mm-hmm.
We're standing at a table.
Go ahead.
That's like the firing line. And he goes, all right, pull your gun out and shoot. I pull my concealed carry out. I shoot a target. He goes, okay, cool. Shoot at the same target at the same spot. I didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
In hindsight, he just wanted to see where my brass was ejecting.
Yeah.
I shoot again. He steps back, kicks my brass into the air, and then shoots my brass out of the air
Gotta
on
make
the
an
first
entrance,
try.
right?
Do you see what I'm saying? Terror and sexiness all rolled up into one.
Oh, hey, real quick. Actually, I do have an announcement to make. Me and a bunch of my YouTube friends have been working on something for a long time, and it finally came out. Basically, we all had the same problem. We all had monetization issues and censorship issues on a bunch of different platforms, and we were pretty much faced with two different options. We could just sit around and bitch about it and wait for somebody else to fix it, or we could go fix it ourselves. So that's what we're trying to do. We built our own streaming platform. It's called Pepperbox TV. This project came out way better than I ever thought it could when we started. This thing looks and feels like Netflix. It is both a website that you can stream from, and we have an app in the Apple App App Store, the Android App Store, and it works on most smart TVs. Nothing's changing on YouTube. I'm going to upload everything just as I always have, but if you wanted to go check out pepperbox.tv, when you do it, it's going to cost you $7.99 a month, and in exchange for that, you're going to get all of my videos on all of my channels ad-free 100%. Even the in-video integrations that I do are cut out as well. And for $7.99, you're not just getting access to my content, you're getting access to the entire platform. We have all the content ad-free from a bunch of my friends like Administrative Results, Donut Operator, Brandon Herrera, Grand Thumb, Micah Mayfield, the Unsubscribed Podcast, Rich, Mr. Happy Firefighters, and a couple of other guys, and we're hopefully going to keep adding more content creators as we go. So again, nothing's changing here on YouTube. I'm still going to upload everything, but if you wanted to try it out ad-free or just check out the platform, we do have a free 14-day trial. It's available at pepperbox.tv. Go check it out, or don't. Up to you. Whatever. Thanks for watching. Quack bang out.
I get what? Tell me, walk me through it. How does one become Pew View? How do you become, the scariest gunslinger this side of the Mississippi?
I don't know about all that, but severe autism and addiction to firearms will get you there.
Have you always been this way? Like,
Dude, ever since I was a little kid, I didn't even want like little toy cars or anything, just guns always.
Bro, he sent me like a 360p video of like a recording of a TV screen of him when he was like 11 doing reviews of like a Mossberg 590.
really?
Yeah.
When he was
You've
a child.
How old are you?
31.
So you're 31. So what year is that?
2005 was my first video, but I've always recorded myself doing fucking gun reviews and yeah.
You've always known you're going to do this?
Yeah.
Like, when did you first get the bug? Like, you're hanging out with your dad on the Pew View farm. I don't want to say your last name. I don't know how private you are. But you're on the Pew View Acres, which we were just at today, right? That's where you grew up?
Yep.
And your dad's like, here, boy. I don't know how they say it in the North.
Not necessarily.
Here you go.
Not necessarily. It was more, my parents were never around.
Okay.
My dad is an adopted dad.
Okay.
But we had access to it was me and my brother. We had access to a bunch of firearms and ammo, and they were never there. So we're like, fuck yeah, let's go outside and shoot anything that moves, and every building has a bullet hole in it. And so it's incredible that none of us got shot or hurt.
Your truck has a bullet hole in it.
Yeah, that was a different story, though.
Wow.
20,000 rounds to the same 16-inch 223 barrel will keyhole your 55 grain and hit your muzzle brake. So I was getting muzzle brake strikes,
Okay.
and then the bullets were just fucking.
Just going everywhere. Whoa.
Yeah.
So you've been in this game for a minute.
So what was the first video that like went big for you?
I posted it on TikTok, 2018.
They let gun stuff be on TikTok?
Yeah, they used to.
Back in the day.
Dude, I
didn't
had
know that.
1.2 million on TikTok.
Do you really?
I had. Yeah, I got deleted, of course.
Yeah.
Guns and shit. Yeah, I posted there's a video of me like pulling a Glock out of a holster and just like no look shooting it, and it just happened to be dead center. So it was one of them satisfying fucking millions of plays. It
Yeah.
was the first thing I ever posted. So, yeah, worked out.
So then between that point and like doing YouTube full time, what happened in between?
A lot. Where do you want me to
I
start?
mean, did you just like, oh shit, I got millions of views, and you just started uploading videos every day, or what?
So not necessarily. Like I've said, like the 2005, 2006, I always kind of did the recording myself doing gun reviews and stuff. But it wasn't until like 2016 I met Honest Outlaw on accident. There's a
Oh, you met him before you got big on social media.
Who is this?
so he's the one that actually
He's another big gun YouTuber down in Southern Iowa.
Okay.
Really nice guy.
yes, super good dude. But yeah, I met him just buying a fucking Smith & Wesson 9mm off of Arms List, and he happened to be the guy selling it. And I'm like, you look familiar. Are you on YouTube? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, I live right over here, which is like fucking 15 minutes away from where I live. And he invited me over to shoot. So shooting a gun with him, and he started recording me. He's like, hey, you're pretty good. My fucking wrist hurt. Finish out this review, because he puts 1,000 rounds through all of his guns. So
Yeah.
he had a pile sitting there that needed to reach 1,000 rounds. So he started recording me, and the internet started asking, like, where's his channel? Where's his channel? So
Yeah.
he
Who's
kind of
this
gave me the
babe?
encouragement to start the channel. I didn't even start my channel. It was a buddy of mine. And then another friend started recording me. And
That's the most you shit I've ever heard in my life.
dude, I
by
didn't
the
even
way.
have social media. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing still.
I'm going to be honest with you. I love you to death. You're one of my best friends, but I
Hurtful?
don't know what you do for yourself. You're the only
No,
guy I've ever met on my entire
know.
planet where I was like, hey, I'm going to upgrade my tickets to first class because it's
I
only
have a
an
wife for
extra.
that.
It's an extra $100. He's like, okay, cool. I'll call my wife and have her do it for me. Like,
The only thing I want to do is hang out with my kids and shoot guns. That's anything in between. Somebody else can fucking do it.
I mean, I kind of admire that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah. So you just started like leaning into it after that.
So if it wasn't for
Where did the
Honest
tricks
Outlaw,
come from? Because that's the
Honest Outlaw.
okay.
So we were doing that on his range. Like,
Okay.
obviously she's sitting there shooting steel, punching holes in paper. I'm like, that's not really going to get attention. There's 10 other 1,000 channels that do the same thing.
Uh-huh.
So I threw a paint can up and smoked it, and internet went fucking wild. So
Yeah.
I'll stick to that.
And it's
Kept doing that kind of
it's
stuff.
so it's like bro ASMR the way you do it. Like
it's just
the,
like,
the
fuck
flips, the catches, and it's just like it's very
Yeah. It's a completely useless skill, but it looks cool on the internet and people fucking
not that useless. Seem to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, cool internet trick. I don't think there's any use to any of that shit, but
it's just the modern day circus. I mean,
Yeah, exactly, really.
It's modern day circus, and you don't have to live in a tent with fucking Dumbo and drive around the country going from town to town.
Yeah, and a
pretty good.
bearded woman and a wolf boy. Yeah. Pretty good gig.
I don't know. My cameraman's a pretty bearded fucking woman.
Yeah, he is.
Fucking be nice
Yeah.
to Dalton in the Hubble telescope, okay?
Yeah.
Look at the size of them glasses. He heard that.
You know, when we did the Unsub podcast and Brandon called him the Hubble telescope.
Yeah.
That's his name in my phone now with a picture of the Hubble telescope.
Is it because of his glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are industrial grade. They look like what they gave me in boot camp.
We should see. I have my old pair now. We should see how bulletproof they are.
Dude, I bet they'd stop a 9mm. Them shits are thick, man.
Thick. Just like
anytime
flux
we talk
calves.
about Dalton's vision, I got to bring up the fact that you can shoot a gun and you cannot see. It blows my fucking mind.
Yeah, you don't have to see to shoot. You just pull the trigger and hope for the best.
No, you got to see pretty damn good to shoot a
This is
pistol
the
out of
most
150
fucking
yards.
like the Matrix shit I've ever seen. The secret to bending the spoon is realizing there is no spoon. I'm just gonna fucking wing it. Like,
You boys, y'all are something else.
so when did you realize that you were better at shooting than the average person? Like, when there had to be the moment because like you just grew up shooting so much, and then there had to be another moment where you went to like a public range and met other people, and you're like,
Happy
well, you
Gilmore.
guys are horrible, actually.
So kind of sort of. First and foremost, I don't think I'm incredible by any means. I shoot with a lot of good shooters. Like as far as competition shooting, there's so many better shooters than me. I can just do weird shit. Like I can throw a tic tac in the air and
So-
shoot it out of the air. That's not like
I'm going to explain how modesty works. That's great in general, but when you're talking to other people that you vastly are superior to, just let them say you're really good, because then when you shit on yourself, you're shitting on me down the line.
Yeah.
You see how that works?
okay.
And then he's shitting on me.
Yeah. So,
okay. So
You just human centipeded us on the pod.
Jesus. Okay, so the first 2019 maybe I went to a gun event, and like people that I have watched on YouTube forever that I admired, and like holy shit that guy can shoot. I showed up and holy shit that guy cannot fucking shoot. Blows my mind. Like
that was like one of the first things he said to me, I think. He goes, "Oh, you can actually shoot."
dude,
When I
it's
first met
crazy.
him.
Yeah.
There's so many people that you think are
Especially
amazing
gun
online.
tubers, yeah.
And then you see him shoot, and I'm like, damn, you're going through 1,000 rounds to do your 4 shots in your video for sure.
Dude, my thing has always been when I started hanging out with the gun tubers is like what I did in the military is very, very specific. I do not know how to, like when I showed up here last time, I was like, show me how to do this. Like, cause I'm definitely not going to show up with Mr. Tic Tac shot out of the air and be like, I can show you how it's done, Sonny boy.
Dude, isn't that so weird in like the like common like civilian zeitgeist where like there's people out there that think that every person that's ever been in the military ever in every branch is better at guns than he is.
No, not even
And
close.
it's like there's like some special forces dudes, I bet, that are going out and dumping 1,000 rounds every day for training that can keep up with you and
that's
do what you
like
do. Maybe
one
be better
unit.
than you. But that's like
That's
the cream
dev
of the
group.
crop.
That's
And
dev
like
group.
that's the
Yeah.
dude whose job it is to shoot people. Like
Yeah. Right.
there's people in the military that they can barely hit 23 targets out of 40 on a flat
Yeah.
static range, propped up in a prone position. And they don't know shit.
Yeah.
You should bring up like literally any of my comment sections. Everybody's like, he's in military. There's some sort of special forces. No, I'm just some jackass that grew up on a farm in
Oh, bro,
Iowa.
I get it too.
Most of us are like that.
I've seen comments that I used to be special forces. Like, no, No, I was in the National Guard. Never deployed. Never did any of that. Never said I did any of that. Don't say it for me,
Yeah.
please.
But you are special.
I am. Yeah.
So what's your background? No offense. I know nothing. I don't watch any content ever, really.
You're fine. No.
Porn only.
I was in the Marines
Okay.
and I deployed twice to Afghanistan. I was in the infantry. So
What years?
7 to 11. Yeah, I tried to stick around, but I just couldn't.
So you were in it.
I was in it. Yeah, my daughter was born. First, I was born 2 days later. I was in Afghanistan, or 2 days later, I left for Afghanistan. About a week later, I got there, and my second daughter was born a month and a half into my other deployment. Got promoted really fast. I held every position in the Marine Infantry Rifle Squad, and then that's when it came to like, there's no version of me that stays in where I don't do that for every few years for the next 20 years. So I was like, I gotta get out.
Damn.
Then I started working with veterans, going to college. And then, I became a meme in 2020, and that's pretty
So how did
much
that
it.
start? You just post a picture with a cardboard and it just blew up? Really?
Yeah. I was, I done some writing before, for like Huffington Post, Fox News, and like random outlets. And I even put a few articles in the New York Times. And so I'd always wanted to do like creative stuff again, and COVID hit. We were locked down, and, I was just like in my office being like, there's a lot of stuff online. Maybe if I made something like silly or different. And then I was like, okay, what if I made this guy who's a veteran and he's not homeless, but like using like the shtick of homelessness to, like, veterans are always on the side of the road, and
Right.
which is a bad thing. I'm not making fun of homeless veterans. And I just like, okay, well, what would he say? How would he look? And like, how would he go about life? Was like the whole idea. Like, I created this character in my head of like, this dude, he calls himself warfighter. Like, he would say like military stuff, and he would wear like very specific things. And so I built out the character, and I went to this young lady who used to cut my hair, and I was like, hey, I got this idea. What do you think about it? And she's like, I think it's great. Let me take your photo. And I was like, sure, let's take my photo. And I stood on the side of the road of March in 2020, and I wrote, drink water, take Motrin, and change your socks. And I was like, the caption said COVID remedy. So the rest is kind of history. First few months were rough, but then I caught like a wave and kept going. But like, also that probably would have helped COVID.
Can we hear a Zach Marine story? Can I pick the story?
Well, you can pick a story, yeah.
Can you tell us the story about the tow line?
Oh, the tow line? Yeah, that's a good story. So in 2008, where we were in Afghanistan, nobody had been for years. Like, there were like battalions of Russian tanks that had been left in place, because when Russia left Afghanistan, they left worse than we did. They literally just like left wherever, like got on helicopters and just like gone.
Damn.
And so you would come across these fields and you would see like sickle and hammer and stuff, and you're like, holy shit, And there's all sorts of weird stuff. And so we're pushing this one area in this town called Garmser, and they use irrigation flooding for their fields for farming. And so like they'll like, build a little dirt wall, move water from one section to the other. And we're crossing this one field, and they had told us they had set up like tripwires for IEDs. And so like, okay, and I'm in my fire team. We're like walking through the field. I'd seen a little bit of stuff, but not much. We're still pushing. We had inserted in, and we're pushing to like clear the objective, or get to like a holding point. We're going to keep going to get to the next spot. And it's this open field, and I'm looking around. I'm just like, like no one really knew anything. Everybody who was senior had been to Iraq, not Afghanistan. And so I'm like turning around, I go and I take a step, and I just go, and I just get like nipple deep into like dirt water. And I'm like, oh my God. And it was like a hole that they had dug out for like the irrigation stuff to like make the dam. Basically, they had dug this dirt out to make the dam to flood this field. And so I was sitting.
Mud, dirt, water. What's the difference?
It's not real.
It wasn't as viscous as mud.
Yeah,
it's just dirty water.
It's just dirty Afghan water. And, they're always like, stay away from it. And I'm like, oh, dude, I've got like.
Does it stink pretty good too?
Dude, it's a whole. It's a whole different place.
All right, sorry, carry on.
No, it's like the water. The water's like its own level of evil. And so like I'm down in it, and I'm starting to get back up, and I look, and there's a wire like right across my face.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, Ryan. That's my squad leader. He's like, what is it? And I was like, there's a wire across my face. I don't know what the fuck it is. There's a wire. He's like, oh shit. Like he's standing there. He's like, all right, I'm gonna cut it. I was like, don't cut it. I don't know where it goes. Stop, don't cut it. Like it's like we're pushing and you don't have a lot of time and it's like early, the sun's rising. And he like looks at it and he like starts to cut it and he gets like, he's got a, what is it called? Leatherman. A Leatherman here and a Leatherman there. He's like, I'm gonna cut it. And I'm like, okay, this is the only option we have. And he like looks and he goes, click, and he cuts it and just kind of falls and he keeps going. He goes, oh, it's just a tow wire from a missile. Like, because then we started looking around and you can't see them because there was not enough like sunlight yet. But there was just like fields of them. It was run through these fields of just like fishing line basically. And they were lying in front of us. I was like, oh, thank God. But I was airtight for a second. Like I was just like, dude, there's no glory in this. You know, I was like, I hope my Marines tell a better story to my wife and child. I didn't fall in a mud hole and get blown up by an IED, you know. But
dude,
yeah,
I saw a meme. You know the meme of like the 1930s like cartoons, like the Coca-Cola?
Love
like
'em.
that style.
Yeah.
It was, you know, the meme of like the housewife in like the 1930s dress, and then it's just zooms in on her face where it's like, the what?
Yeah.
And it was like veterans hearing about Russia-Ukraine war, the IEDs fly now.
Dude.
The what? That's literally all drones are, flying
They're
IEDs.
flying IEDs. I was talking to Fluck about it last night. He's like, would you prefer that or like,
God, no.
or like, I was like, no. I was like, when those things went off, you didn't have like warning. You weren't able to hear like a lawnmower for like 30 minutes that you couldn't see. And then all of a sudden it just drops a grenade on you.
Oh, they're saying if you hear it, you're done already. They're
Probably.
saying with how fast Chris Cappy, because he went there.
Yeah.
He was saying with how fast those things move, it's like as soon as you can hear it, he's like, you have like half a second till you're done. If it's gonna take you out, he's like, by the time you hear it, you have no more options.
I saw an image the other day and it was just a field of wires.
Yeah, just the drone wires.
Just the drone wires. And it looks like a spider web.
It looks
over
like a
trees.
giant spider web covering all this
Just
field.
from the tethered ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just where
That would be so terrifying. I don't think me bear hugging a fucking 12 gauge shotgun is going to help me feel any better. That'd be, even if you do hit that, there's going to be another one that follows. You ain't going to be
They've already found you. Yeah, you're exactly
it's
right.
so weird. And like in 3 to 5 years, this entire phase of warfare is going to be done.
Just
Yeah.
drones.
Like no, I don't think so.
I think the countermeasures will be better.
No, I think it's literally just to be like cringy and stupid. It's kind of like a video game, or you know, like or even like jujitsu. Like in jujitsu, this new crazy submission comes out, and then for 5 minutes, all the top dudes in the world are hitting the submission, and it's unstoppable. And somebody figures out how to counter it, and then everybody
true.
learns the counter, and then nobody even fucks with it anymore.
Because
Like they're gonna figure out the countermeasures to drones, and once that's done, they're just gonna be a moot point, and nobody's gonna care about them anymore.
Did you see the thing at
That'd
the
be
Vatican
nice.
for the Pope? The laser guns that the guys
Yeah, I
had?
saw
Wait,
those.
what?
The drone.
It looks like a big alien gun. It's a big microwave gun, and like the guards for the Pope had these microwave guns in case
Go
there were
halves on one?
drones.
I fucking want one of them.
Oh, I do
Dude,
too, brother.
I have the best idea for anti-drone warfare.
What?
Dude, okay.
Keep
Picture
going.
this. Rucksack. One dude in an infantry platoon has a rucksack. You know what a Sea-Whiz is?
No.
The big R2-D2 looking fucking thing with the minigun on it that's on Navy ships.
I was thinking
that like
Cheese Whiz.
and just locks onto planes and starts rattling off 1,000 rounds. I want a dude with a backpack, a 9mm, and a little 9mm minigun and a little Sea-Whiz. And that's his whole job. Like he's just a normal infantryman, and then he's got the backpack, and the backpack just picks up a fucking drone.
Titman ordnance mix.
Sorry.
That's the drone.
Dude.
The gun.
The drone guns, yeah. It looks like space guns.
Why is there so many dicks on your phone, dude?
Hey, man, come on. Yeah, they're all lined up for the Pope.
That's crazy.
But
How does that even work? Do you know?
it's like microwaves, I think.
It just like fries the circuits.
Fries the circuits.
So what
or the
happens if
radio
you aim
signal.
that at somebody's?
Pacemaker? I don't
You
know.
just get fucking absolutely microwaved.
I know what it is. I bet that's the same stuff. Remember the Cuba stuff? Do you remember that? There was a State Department in Cuba and everyone had to be evacuated from it because they were violently ill. And they found out someone was shooting microwave,
Oh shit.
like Ray's edit or
remember
whatever.
that.
You don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
I'll have to find it.
I'm gonna need a Fat Files video on it ASAP.
Yeah, that's true.
Finally.
Dude, I want to talk to Chris Cappy more about.
Dude, I love that guy. He
Dude,
makes
he's so
the
funny.
best fucking videos.
Dude,
He's
he was
so fucking cool.
he was on Man vs. Morning, and I hadn't talked to him about it, but I watched the Man vs. Morning episode, and he was telling those guys that when he was over there in Russia, Ukraine, that he was talking to some of the snipers, and like Ukrainian and Russian snipers will find each other on X and Instagram, and they'll DM each other.
Like talk shit.
Yes, they'll DM each other and be like, "Hey, I'm operating in this sector at this point in time. Let's go."
That's
Like
gangster.
literally, like
Damn.
meet me at Nuketown, bitch. Like fucking, we're fighting.
1v1. Let's go.
That's cool as hell.
It's
That is
fucking
dope.
crazy.
That's some enemy at the gate shit right there.
And like the whole comment section is like, that's definitely not true. And it's like, I don't know, bro. If you talk to any veteran that was in Iraq, Afghanistan, if it was near peer combat and the Marines had Instagram and so did the Afghans, that's sounds like some shit that would be going down. I'm just saying.
I would have done it.
You know what I mean?
Meet me at Apes. That was the name of one of the roads. Meet me at the intersection of Apes and whatever. High noon.
Side note. Bucks out with a musket and the bayonet. That's the coolest shit ever.
That's a replica.
It's a replica.
Yeah, it's just a replica gun for skits.
Hoping so many will runneth up on you or what?
The 590 retrograde right next to it, though, is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is badass. I just noticed that. Sorry, carry on.
Nick's
just
office
saying.
is like peak man.
I have like
Oh, it's like a
Loose
douchebag
girl.
museum in here.
It's like
awesome.
a douchebag museum.
It's awesome.
That's what this place is. You
Yeah.
walk into it and you're just like, wow, is that a water bottle refilling station? That's what everybody
Yes.
says.
It's the first thing.
It's the first thing everybody
It's
says.
the first thing.
Nick's got the water bottle refilling
Nick's
station
got
from the
water
airports.
bottle refilling station money. Yeah, that's how you know you've made
You
it.
can just buy them off Amazon. That's what
Code
they
fat.
don't want you to know.
Coke fat.
Yeah, use code FAT when you're when you're building out your home gym. I love it. But hey, you're saving the planet. You saved a lot of bottles too.
This is true.
They don't give you credit for that.
I know. I'm doing my part. Even though recycling's a fucking scam.
Is that true?
Yes.
It is.
100%.
Give me a rundown.
Huh?
Give me
Same.
a rundown.
It's just a fucking scam. It's lit. They do nothing with it. They don't
So
do
when it
shit.
says 50% recycled, what are we talking? More like 5 or
The
0?
plastic, like the whole notion of like, oh, take your recycling bin shit and separate it from
The
your
blue
garbage.
bin,
It's
yeah.
all bullshit.
Really?
They
It all
don't do,
goes to the
they don't
same
do
pot?
shit with it.
Damn.
They're still burying it in fucking landfills. Like
They just take your money that it costs to be able to recycle your
it's
shit?
not as bad as cash for clunkers. That was worse. But you know, it's all recycling's a scam.
What are cash for clunkers?
I remember that. What the fuck was that? I
What's
remember
wrong with
hearing,
that?
Like
Cash
radio
for
ads
clunkers?
all the time.
So under I think it was 2009. So that would have been under Obama. I don't know that this was like his idea. It was just he was president at the time. He basically came out with cash for clunkers, and the idea was, you know, we're trying to be energy efficient, better for the world. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, you know, offer a recycling program where the government's gonna subsidize it, and if you bring in an SUV or a truck or some sedans that have, it was like 16 miles to the gallon or less, we're
I
gonna
remember
give
this.
you like $3,000 to $2,000 for it, even if it's not worth that, just so you can get a new car that's better for the environment. Well, what ended up happening is it completely fucking destroyed the used car sales market, right? And this is why like consumer car debt is through the fucking roof, because how many people rely on buying a decent used vehicle? A fuck ton. Well, they went and fucking crushed them all. And just to make sure that you couldn't reuse them, whenever you turned one of these cars into one of these recycling centers, they had to pour this fucking chemical. It was basically powderized glass and water into the engine and fucking rev it till the engine blew up.
Damn.
So they were completely
Whoa.
destroying the cars, and then they would crush them. And then they would take all the raw steel that they had just crushed and they sold that shit to China. So then it fucked up the entire scrap industry. It fucked up the entire used car industry. And like to this day, that's why trucks are so fucking expensive right now. Is because trucks are in huge demand because it like primarily targeted SUVs and trucks that get bad gas mileage. So it wiped out all the used trucks that were good. So then everybody had to buy new trucks, and supply and demand for trucks goes through the fucking roof because there's no used ones to buy. And that's why trucks are fucking $100,000 now.
That's insane.
Have you covered this yet on Fat Files?
I did a video on it a long time ago.
I didn't know
We'll have
this.
to do some scrolling because that sounds very interesting. That's crazy.
You do more for education than
Seriously.
the Department of Education.
I get
Trying
all
to.
of my weird facts from you.
I think you, instead of getting rid of the DOE, they should just cut you a few checks
Hey,
to
here we
TFE. A little subsidy?
Sam,
Little subsidy?
get told I used too much profanity.
Who
It's the
said
issue.
that?
I get those comments all the time.
Really?
This
Oh,
would have been a
no.
great video, but you chose to use vulgar language. Oh, I'm fucking sorry. I decided to say fuck while I was giving a detailed rundown on the guy that killed 47 people in an afternoon. God forbid.
How dare you?
I said fuck while I was discussing John Basilone having to push over piles of dead bodies to clear
Yeah.
his fields of fire. Like, shut up.
That's
The
all fine.
ultimate
Don't say
bro.
fuck.
The ultimate bro, Johnny B. R.I.P. Guns up, John B.
Dude, that one comment section I showed you last night,
Yeah,
my John Basilone, like, you know how you can see like the top 5 newest comments or whatever?
No.
in studio.
I had a comment on the John Basilone video. It was like, hey, bro, one correction. John Basilone wasn't in the Army. He was a Marine. And then he commented again to his own comment like 5 minutes later. Bro, what the fuck? John Basilone was a Marine, not in the Army. Did you even serve? And then 10 minutes after that, another comment. Okay, I was wrong. My bad. Because like John Basilone was in the Army,
Right.
and then he later went into the Marines. And like just some people just getting fucking mad
This dude was just duking it out and it's
with himself.
With himself.
With himself. It was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Hey, but you know what? He left all of them up there. I do respect that. He left the full thread of my bad, dog. Like, he left the full thread of it. No, that's.
Usually that doesn't happen.
Do you get a lot of weird comments? I bet your comments are off the charts.
Bro,
Yeah, they're fucking
Reddit
crazy.
fucking hates him.
Hate you?
Hates him.
You're like the
Bro,
nicest guy
you
I've
know
ever
all,
met.
you know, like all the USC, PC, whatever the fuck, all the like the competitive shooting
the
shit is.
competition world the fucking hates
Those
me.
dudes that wear like the fucking golf polos that say Glock and shit while they
Yeah.
run around and shoot at targets with like
Yes.
snow fencing up and shit. They fucking hate his guts.
Dude, but he's our Turkish guy. He's our, the.
Easy.
I know that's why they hate him.
Yeah. You're the Turkish guy. The one who just showed up, this school teacher, you know what I'm talking about in the
Yeah,
Olympics?
I think it's that like I don't even know how to explain it without sounding like a douche, but I'm sure you can piece together why the competition community fucking hates me. They actually try their asses off and go
Yeah.
to competitions not constantly and
Yeah.
record themselves and try to do content and then don't get anywhere. And I'm just a dumbass out there shooting a can out of the air and my videos go crazy.
Yeah, that's way cooler than just a
but
guy
in
being
their
like,
eyes, you know.
with like a weird gun and they're like this with like glasses and stuff.
I did see one thread lighten you up one time. Just some dudes just
I've never
hates-
been on fucking Reddit.
hates your guts. And he's like, this guy is probably they have like A, B, C, D class. They like class you by letters,
Really?
and A class is like the best shooter or whatever. He's like, this guy's not even a C class shooter. He just edits his videos, blah, 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 blah. And somebody hops on from like Waterloo area and was like, hey, actually, I run this club out of Waterloo that's like the competition team or whatever. He's stopped by and casually shot B with like a concealed carry gun.
And an MP5, by the way, just
Right,
totally
yeah.
fucking around.
Like just dicking around. Like all these guys are running around with like $5,000 hopped up 1911s that aren't even practical. And he's just rolling up with.
The only like kind of competition I do, I think I'm going to start going to smaller competitions. But the only thing I really do right now is go to the bigger events where all like the top dogs go to compete in some shoot or whatever.
Didn't you win the Smith & Wesson one too?
Yeah, I've won like almost all of them. I just said we just got back from Vegas. They have Staccato's Ranch over there.
Yep.
So all Staccato's fucking competition shooters go and run these Havoc courses or whatever. I now have the record for that. And them guys sit there and fucking train
Oh
there.
my God, they were telling us that last week. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause you were just there too, weren't you?
At the Austin location. I'm going there at the end of the month.
So all the pros going to Staccato and you show up and just break the course record.
Yeah.
Matt Schweizer was telling us about it. They're like,
They'll still talk shit though, like with somebody else's gun, by the way. They're having their own staccatos. I pick up a random fucking scratched, beat up SRO fucking XL that I've never shot before. And I don't even own an XL, but
You don't?
No.
Terrifying.
I have an XC. I love the XC, but I don't have an
The XC is probably my favorite.
I fucking love that.
I love the XC. I do like the new HDs too.
I don't.
You don't?
The weird pinch point, they're super uncomfortable to shoot.
Mm.
They released 2 days ago a newer version, and
4.5?
apparently they fixed it. So yeah.
Is it the 4.5?
Yeah, yep.
Because I know they also got the new California one and stuff, and it's funny watching them troll like California now online.
Yeah.
I like CZ.
Dalton's, what was
I'm
the
a
time
nerd.
on that? Havoc. I don't even remember.
So, I mean, you beat somebody by 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a lot in competitive shooting.
It's
a lot.
a fuck ton. 'Cause-
You showed up just like this, right? This is what you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they hate him.
Yeah.
He just
I don't
shows
have the
up in
polo,
his-
dude.
Yeah.
He shows up in his fucking country boy outfit.
It's for real, the Happy Gilmore of shooting. I can see it.
The Happy
Dude, I'm
Gilmore
so
of
excited
shooting.
for Gilmore of
Happy
shooting.
So
Gilmore, too.
funny.
Dude, merch that up. Keep my
Give me
beak
some
wet.
designs.
Just hey, give me a little taste every now and then. But you're the Happy Gilmore of shooting. Like
I'll
you
take
just
that as a compliment.
you've come. Yeah, he's the best golfer ever. He made his second movie's coming out.
I cannot fucking wait for
Me
that.
too.
I don't even care if it's dog shit. I'm going to watch it.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
I've seen that they're referring like old jokes into
Mm-hmm.
the new one, and I'm super excited for it. I quote that fucking movie all the time.
The only thing that's gonna be weird is like he's got like Bad Bunny in there as like his caddy. Like I don't know why you're doing that.
I
don't like Bad Bunny at all. So like I don't like any of his music.
got an idea.
Go ahead.
What if we actually started, like, you got like the UFC, you've got Creator Clash, like all this stuff. What if we started an actual like gun competition where it is like actual, like we could have like legit, like old Western style duels and then like CQB arenas, and we do it with
Sim guns?
simunition.
I'm fucking in.
Like, tell me that wouldn't be cool to be actually have the title of like the best duelist in the
Come
world
fuck
or
around,
whatever.
Find out.
You know what I
Redditors.
mean? Like, nobody's really gonna die, but like we actually
Yeah,
get to
you're
see
gonna fucking hurt.
who would win in a real gunfight, and then we can
Yeah.
start getting like, you'd have like the Army and the Marine and the Navy teams going in for CQB matches, because like, remember like Deadliest Warrior on Spike,
I
Greatest
where they would
television show
have
of all
like
time.
Green Berets versus the Spetsnaz, and we could actually do that shit
Hell
now. Like the best Green Beret CQB team versus the best Navy SEAL CQB team, or other countries, whatever. I think it'd be dope.
So I told you that I'm kind of doing the same thing, like a Pew View series where I'm going to take like Navy SEALs, Green Berets, Rangers, and like two of them versus me and another gun tuber. I kind of gave you a rundown of what I'm going to do with that, but
That's
I want to
sick.
see how fucking gun tubers do against like special operations guys or like regular Army, regular Marine.
Well, if you talk to like actual, like I know a few SEALs that I actually like, but a few of them, like one of them who actually teaches handguns and does like private security in Nashville, he's like, I didn't know dog shit about shooting when he was in the SEALs, and like
enough to not die.
he's like, and he even referenced you, which is funny. He's like, people like Pew View, those are the guys who understand like pistol shooting, like.
My man.
You're a subject matter expert. Like, he's like, I did this very specifically. Like, the military really kind of teaches you like a very specific lane.
Like, if you had to try to, like, the way I try to explain it to people that don't understand that, like, every person in the military isn't a weapons expert.
Yes.
Is like, the military is the expert in getting to the place where the gunfight is,
Then figuring
not
it out.
necessarily the gunfight itself. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like,
I leave that thinking to them old folks in DC.
it's much harder to walk 30 miles with an 80-pound backpack to get to the gunfight than the actual gunfight portion is.
Speaking of heavy guns, how is your ears, man? I'm seriously concerned about you.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was hilarious because I just popped them up, but we talked about it a little bit at lunch. Like,
we were progressively stepping up calibers, shooting through multiple layers of drywall to see which round would be best for home defense. Like how many walls is a 9mm going to go through? A 5.56, a 300 blackout. We stepped it all the way up to 50 BMG, and then Zach forgot to put his fucking earmuffs on from like 5 feet away.
Yeah, he was standing directly behind me. If you guys have ever heard a Barrett go off, it is unpleasant with double ears. You're rocking no ears. You got flashbacks. You hit the ground screaming a little bit.
I told him I hadn't been in a room with. It reminded me of the last time I was in a room when that same weapon was shot. And it was with a team on the top of a roof, and like they were just pulling off, and I wasn't aware of it then, but like it was instant, like ting! And I was like, don't scream in front of your Iowa friends. Don't scream in front of your Iowa friends. But it was awesome.
That had been brutal, dude. Honest Outlaw had his drum perforated. It actually blew out because somebody was shooting one of them dumbass little 7-8 inch barrel 50 BMGs. You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen them things? It's like a 50.
Yeah, it's like a pistol with like a chainsaw grip.
Yeah. Dude fucking walked up right beside him and blasted it right beside his face. He had muffs on, but it blew out his eardrum.
Whoa.
Yeah. He was down for like a couple months.
Yeah. I would thank God we were outside. The area took up most of the noise, but like it instantly. And it was funny too, because driving out, we're like in the truck and I could see the house, and like I could see it, my ears started ringing. I was like, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign.
They tried to warn you.
It was a trauma response that was built in. Be careful. But
yeah, right. Your
I mean,
spidey senses.
Yeah, and I never really had ears anytime in combat for the most part.
Really?
Yeah, you can't. There's too much going on.
Right.
Like when you're deployed, especially where we
Yeah,
were.
because they give you those like combat earplugs that had an open and closed mode, and the open mode was supposed to have some mechanism for pressure changes where they would like kick in, but I'd never seen them actually work.
So I also like won like a few grand in the lawsuit because of how bad it was.
3M lawsuit. Yeah.
Dude, they took 70%. They took 70% of the money.
The lawyers?
Yeah.
In the class action?
That's insane.
Fucking
That's
bullshit.
how those always go.
Dude, and like, they're like, we do a lot of stuff and blah, blah, blah. It's like one of the only videos where I've like made something. I've been like, I told my wife, Christy, I was like, I'm going to talk about this. Like, she's like, be careful. People might be like, well, $3,000's a lot of money. I was like, I don't care about that. I'm just going to, that will become clear when I'm like,
$3,000's a lot of money until your options are, hey, I'll give you $3,000 to have 50% of your hearing for the rest of your life.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like,
you can't grow it back. Like it's gone. It's done. But like,
how much to give up your eyesight? You know what I mean? More than $3,000.
And the lawyers I would talk to, they made it seem like they were like digging through legal precedents and doing all this stuff. I was like, dude, all of your clients, they have medical documentation. All you have to do is just submit this. Like, it wasn't like Aaron Brockovich like trying to prove stuff. Like it was a pretty clear cut case, and I got awarded $10,000, and then they just started cutting, and like my net was like I think it was 3,300 something.
Jesus.
And I was just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what did you guys do? All I did was you put money in Facebook ads, and then I sent you my VA letters. Like it wasn't that complicated. But it happened to everyone. Everyone had about that same percentage taken from. Guys who got 25 only got like 15, and so forth and so on.
That's like the 3M lawsuit.
The 3M lawsuit. Because, they told us, they're like, put in these earplugs, and if it's loud, you won't be able to hear. It'll like drown out that noise, but you'll be able to hear like talking and stuff. Like when you're on the radio, or you're like, hey, get over here, fire team 2 up, or whatever, stuff like that. But it didn't. It just drowned out everything. And so it's not practical.
We were told they work like the electronic earmuffs that we have now, but like these were just little tiny actual earplugs that had no batteries or nothing.
It's almost like our military is cheap as fuck. Can't just get them some Walker
like
Pros.
Well, in 3M, they didn't give a shit. They were willing to roll the dice anyways. They're salt. They're in everything.
Oh, yeah.
You might not know it, but like 3M's in that
3M's
safe.
huge.
They're in this floor. They're in this carpet. Like they might not own the carpet, but they own like they're everywhere. So they were just like, that money they had to pay us out, they didn't even blink.
Like, here you go.
Yeah, sure, whatever, numbnuts. Like, yeah, have fun blowing it. And like, it's just kind of ridiculous. But yeah, we never had them. We could never keep the earplugs. So when I was a team leader, I had 1 radio. And then when I was a squad leader, I had 2. So I have an internal communication to like my 3 fire teams. And then I have to talk to hire. So I'm just like, yep, bang, 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 yep.
Can't
have that. And then you would also lose them. You're in Afghanistan. You're not bathing. There's no showers. There's no stuff.
You rocking a M4 with like a bird cage, or do you have like a break or a can or?
No, I didn't have any of that stuff. Just a regular M4. Especially before when I was a
bitch was loud.
cage.
It was a bird cage. Yeah, just a regular bird cage on it. So I had an M4 203 when I was a team leader. I love the 203. It might be my favorite weapon system of all time. I think that's the perfect weapon system, honestly.
Really?
The M4 203. Yeah, because like if we were like your farm, whatever, someone were to come up to us, I would just put one right at them because they sound like really, really loud and big, but there's like minimal casualty radius to it. But like in an open field, they'll get their heads down. You can move to cover, and then you can start engaging. So it's like kind of like a little mortar system. You can just like throw grenades at them, They go right through windshields on Toyota Corollas, allegedly. And allegedly, Toyota Hiluxes as well. Like they don't stand a chance. An engine block does not stand a chance against an HE dual penetrating round. High explosive dual penetrating. Yeah, it just.
Nick, where the fuck is your Hilux at?
Huh?
Hilux.
I'm working on it.
Come on.
Yeah. Come on, put one out there. That way I can
one.
just scream at it every night.
You do
I
it.
need it.
I'll buy the
I
turret.
bought
that goes in the
my
box.
bomb. I'm trying to convince Hannah to let me buy.
I gotta see that, dude.
Oh, I slept in it last night.
Oh yeah,
It was great.
Pretty comfortable.
It felt like winning a war. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's so cool.
Dude, the first day we walked into that gun shop, Nick immediately seen that. All the guns over here, everything that we were doing went straight out of his fucking mind. He goes, build me that. I want that. Who
Yeah.
built this? Where's this at?
I
Took him
want
about
one.
30 seconds and the guy was fucking working on building him one.
Is it the gun store we've been to?
No, different
Okay,
one. This was the range in town. I walked in. I was like, "How much is that?" He's
Yeah.
like, "That's not for
Beeline.
sale." It took me 3 years to make that on my weekends.
Yeah, that's
he
not
had
what
like
I
the
said.
schematics,
Yeah.
measurement, it's perfect 1-to-1 scale replica. I was like, "How much to build another one?"
Yeah.
He's
Nick's like, money.
It'd be
Use
a lot
code
of money.
FAT.
I go, "How much money?"
Yeah.
And he said a number, and I was like, "Fucking build it. Call me when it's done."
Yeah.
Fuck, 2 months later, fucking,
That's
hey,
so-
come pick it up. Funny part is, I called up technically still my boss, because like I'm still technically employed with this electrical contractor in town.
Yeah.
So, I'll just say like, I don't know, ABC Electric, whatever, the company.
Shout out ABC Electric.
I call up my boss. I was like, "Hey, can I borrow your truck and your trailer?" Because he's got this nice trailer for hauling like scissor lifts and shit, where the trailer lowers onto the ground. You don't got to fuck with ramps or anything. He's like, "Yeah, that's fine. No big deal." I swing by, pick up his truck. I didn't tell him what I was getting. Drove it down the road, picked up this bomb, strapped it in, and then drove it across town in his truck that's, ABC Electric down the side. And
Hell yeah.
I sent him a picture. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That's awesome.
I love that.
I don't live very far and I have truck and trailer and everything. So
Yeah, but it's funnier when it's my
It's
boss.
pretty-
It's funny when he can do promo for his old boss. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stir up a little bit of trouble around
I'm trying
town.
to let Hannah get me to buy a Sherman tank.
Of
You
course.
could buy like an old inoperable Sherman tank for like 15
I
grand
got
or
to
something
him. I
crazy.
got to him.
I want
I was trying
one.
to convince him to buy one.
You need one.
Slap that in the
They
front
used
yard.
to put them outside of like VFWs and Legions and stuff.
Well, I want to
Like
get
it's
it
like a
because like the
thing.
the approach to my house, you kind of come around a corner and there's some trees and
Dude,
then the road
it would
straightens
be
out right in front of my
so
house.
sick.
I want to put it pointing right
Yes.
at that curve
I
so
know.
people come around the corner and they just see a
Do you know
tank
where I want to
barrel
put it?
sticking
Do you
in
know
their
where I
face.
want to put it? Right out there. I want to pull a certain thing out of the ground right now. I don't want to say too much because people are weird on the internet, but it's in your driveway. We
Yep.
take that thing out. We put that bad boy right there.
I agree.
Yeah. And house is such a cute way to describe the palatial estate known as your home.
Right?
Like you're
The compound
Yeah.
we're on right now.
welcome to the fat electrician manor. Mind your P's and Q's.
The
when
funny
you
thing
coming
is,
through.
because I live in Iowa, my house was significantly cheaper than yours.
Yes, and I think yours is bigger. I can't remember by how much.
It's a little bigger.
It's a
but
little bigger, but yeah.
significantly cheaper. Iowa's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it, dude. The property I just got.
Yeah, because you
Piece of
just got a
fucking-
nice big house too.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
but so cheap here.
Such a dick.
It is,
You-
it's
you know what
about-
this guy did?
25% cheaper, same thing. What'd you do?
This house is out in the middle of nowhere. 2 houses right next to each other.
Yeah.
2 elderly couples that just built their dream home.
Yep.
One elderly couple decided they're going to move somewhere else. Homeboy here buys it and is like,
Right.
"You know what this backyard needs? A gigantic fucking gun range,
Sorry, neighbor.
because that won't upset the other
Hey,
neighbor."
I offered them a price on their house. So you're gonna get annoyed. You're gonna want to fucking move. Here's my offer.
You offered to buy the second house.
Yeah.
And got that Pew View money, huh?
No, I was cheap money.
Bro, the dude does not like not winning.
No, fuck no.
No, I've gathered that.
He went back and forth. This is like his wife's dream house. His wife is a sweetheart and like
Lovely lady, met her.
loves the house. And he's like, they were going back and forth over like 20 grand and who gets to keep the lawnmower, like crazy shit.
Yeah.
And he calls me up. He's like, "No, they kicked my offer back." It's like, "How much are you guys fighting over?" He's like, "It was like 8 grand or something."
I will cancel this bitch over $1.
It was like 8 grand. I go, "Nick, you're not letting this guy win 8 grand.
Yeah.
You are paying 8 grand to never have to have your wife go. Remember that one house that we almost got for the rest of your life?"
I literally would have canceled it if he wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Like,
He
that's a good
called me
fucking
the
point.
next day I got the house.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's something she brings up like when they're all you hear is like a heart monitor. Deet, 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 deet.
You're
She looks at you and like, remember the house? We hate you. Beep. It's the last thing you hear.
You could take one small L right now, or take one recurring L from the love of your life for the every day for the rest of forever.
She's in the kitchen, dropped something. Would have been easier in a new kitchen, right? Like, imagine the space we would have had.
Wouldn't have stubbed my toe here if we had a new fucking house.
Next thing you know,
so
he's
nice,
he's
though.
doing
I'm glad
Pew
we
View
did it.
content with like makeup and foundation to cover up his black eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
The new range we're gonna be able to record fucking Pew View and Fat Pews on is gonna be.
Yeah,
dope
what
as
did you
fuck.
decide on for that range? Are you doing
I'm doing like
Hesco's?
no. So the platform that I showed you that it's sitting on is like significantly higher than any other portion. So I'm just gonna be able to come in there and grade it level and do a 360 base. So it's gonna have like 150 yards in either direction, and then I'm gonna gravel the whole thing. So just random targets everywhere, little shoot boxes.
You were an
barricades.
equipment operator forever before gun YouTube, right?
Yep. My dad owns an excavation.
How
company.
much
That will definitely help with all of
before
that.
you were big on YouTube? Because you've been shooting how many rounds a month on average since you were a child?
Oh, fucking as many as I can afford, dude. I
How
never
much-
had any like.
How much?
toys
How
or-
much of your own money were you spending on ammo a month before you
A
were
lot.
getting free ammo
Dude, the
and
first,
sponsors
like-
and stuff?
3 years I was doing Pew View. I was working another job. Like everybody just assumed like that guy's rich going through all but this fucking ammo.
Yeah.
Like the ammo's free, the guns are free. Like
Now,
now, but I had
And
to
YouTube's
work another
restricted
job
you to all
feed it.
hell. Yeah.
Exactly. YouTube doesn't pay me shit. If it wasn't for the sponsors, I wouldn't be able to do this full time.
People don't understand that. Well, you got a lot of views.
Yeah, that
doesn't
views
mean
don't equal money.
YouTube does
Unless
not
you're
like
fucking
gun
this guy.
content.
No, they don't. Not all of
YouTube
us
does
can
not-
talk about Waffle House and, buy a blank or a blank or a
You
blank.
just got to be able to talk really fast.
I know. I
true.
found out why. Did you
You
see
do?
that?
Isn't that-
That's the
that's
first thing I saw
brilliant.
when I walked in here. And I go, why
Brilliant.
do you have this? Do you play music? And he goes, no. It's how
Did he give
fast
you
I
the
talk.
Taylor Swift
Yeah.
reference?
No.
Damn, give him the Taylor Swift reference.
Oh, he knows. Just like all the Billboard Top 100 songs.
Yeah, they're a
they're
certain.
all 93 beats per minute.
Yeah, that was a big thing in Nashville. Like all those songs, the Luke Bryans, all of them. There was this guy named Joe Galante. He was like the head of Sony at the time, and he was the one who basically pioneered that whole pop country movement to hit. Hey, we need 93 beats per minute. This is what all of our data, everything says. You hit this, this will become a song. If you look at them, they're all kind of like ba 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 ba. Like they're all the same thing.
The
Today
amount of,
we're
like,
talking
effort-
about.
Yeah, the amount of effort that goes into your video that people don't understand why they're so addicted and will watch this entire fucking hour of a video.
Mm-hmm.
You just go so deep with it. Like it's impressive the
Yeah.
amount of work that you put into your content.
Try to.
Yeah, you're rolling
It's
in the
very
deep.
fucking good, man.
Adele reference. No Adele fans here? No? Okay.
Was
No.
that sports?
It was sports.
I'm
Are you a sports guy?
not even slightly. Like the only thing I've ever cared about is my children and my guns. Other than that, it's outside of my little bubble, and I don't fucking know nothing.
His kids are really good with guns.
He's like
Yes.
true Exodus that I like.
how old was your child before they could assemble and disassemble an AR and a pistol?
Dude, as soon as they could walk, they were learning about firearms.
Dang.
I want little prodigies. And my kids are really good with guns. It's
They're going to go into the
Crazy.
family
I
business,
get
huh?
the thing that I don't understand, and I get it's just from thousands of rounds of ammunition, but like I can teach somebody how to shoot because like shooting a pistol is objectively hard compared to like a rifle.
It's way harder
Right,
than a
it's
rifle.
significantly
That's why
harder.
they don't teach it in the military.
Aiming is harder. Everything's harder about shooting a pistol just because it's small. Like I can teach somebody how to aim a pistol and hit a target. I couldn't even imagine teaching somebody how to do the reflex shooting that he does because he can literally draw and hip fire from 50 yards
It's just the point, man. That just comes over time.
and hit
like,
the target.
muscle
Hit a
memory.
man-sized target
Like
from
you know
50 yards.
exactly what this
So
feel
it
is.
depends on the gun. Like I grew up on a Glock in a 1911. So
Okay.
if it's either of those two angles, anything in between, I'm high or low. But Glock 2011, 1911.
But you know
them
this
angles,
angle here is
yeah,
like
just muscle memory.
yeah.
He can literally just hit
It's
a target
terrifying.
30 yards like that. And it's like,
Doc Holliday.
you take somebody else out there, it's like, it's hard to get an inexperienced shooter to get on the paper at
Yes.
10
Yeah,
yards
for sure.
while trying to aim.
Mhm.
And he's out here at 50, not looking. Just, that seems right.
I'm 31. I bet I'm close to 1 million rounds. So
You ever got your lead levels checked?
No, I'm fucking terrified too.
No, you need to. You need to because Brandon's like 98% lead.
Yeah.
Like he had his lead levels checked. I think it was when he was fighting. He got a real like crazy blood work panel, and he was like, "Yeah, I need to do like the detox metal stuff." Because
I do detox. I do pills every morning.
that definitely helps. Because he had a whole thing about it because it was like, oh,
But like my energy is like severely fucking low, and it has been since like I shoot a lot. I just kind of assumed that it was, and then like we were talking about it.
He gets hurt. The fucking X-ray machine just doesn't work on him.
Yeah. Just like, why is he glowing? What
Solid.
the fuck is this?
He's one big bone.
Right.
I need to look into that. Oh, so your levels are low. What's low? You're feeling like lethargic.
Just energy, like
Okay.
it just runs you down when your lead levels.
I
are high.
got a solution for you.
It's not it.
So,
we already talked about that.
I went and got tested.
We'll
for
get you some
low
raw
T.
milk. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I was gonna go get put on synthetic, fucking
Yeah.
TRT, and got my levels tested, and it's way higher than any 31-year-old should be.
How high? Do you remember?
Almost 900.
Almost 900.
Naturally
30?
at 31, yes.
Pretty good.
So that's not the fucking issue.
Like the freak natural levels, like 1100.
Yeah.
That's like the
900 is what I'm
upper
trying to
threshold
get.
of.
Yeah.
Before I got on, I was 200.
She's like, well, I could put you on synthetic. I'm like, nope, that'll do. That's good. See ya.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
keep
if you don't need it, if you don't
punting
need
that
it.
until that comes home. You know, eventually
Right.
time catches us all.
All right.
You know, but
What do you weigh?
170.
how tall are you? 5'10"?
I got a
About
shit.
6 foot.
I have like a
6'2" with boots.
I have a shitty bro science theory about like, I feel like as you get older, you just weigh more, even though you're not physically any bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I know it's probably because of like visceral fat and men and all this other bullshit.
Yeah.
But like in my brain, it's just kind of like, you know how a mattress is like 3 times heavier when it's
Over
used
time.
up
Yeah.
and than it is when it's new, and it's because of like all the dead skin cells and shit.
I was gonna say cum,
I think
but-
I'm just full of lead and microplastics, and that's
Yeah,
what's actually
yeah,
weighing
yeah.
me down. Is like I just need somebody to take me out with a tennis racket and beat all the fucking microplastics out of me.
And it's shrinking our taints. That's the thing. Smaller taints, dude. It's the microplastics. Hormone disruptions. I think we swallow a credit card of microplastics every night or something like that.
I believe that.
You say every night?
Every night. I
Calm
know.
down.
I think you're confusing.
No, not swallow, not
everybody
swallow. It's
swallows
consuming.
one spider a year
No.
in their
what
sleep.
What I mean is we consume.
Everybody eats a credit card every night.
I mean, we consume over the course of a day the amount of microplastics that's in a credit card.
Dude, I used to be really bad eating everything like conveniently, like all the fucking plastics. And
Yeah, because
everything.
it's like it's in water, it's in your cups, it's
Everything.
it's in every single thing.
Wife's a nutritional coach, though, was a nutritional coach. So.
Oh, so you're no wonder his taint's long and his T is up. You know, he's Mr. Long Taint, dude.
Wiener's still small, though, so that's nice.
You know how he
What
met
can we
his
do
wife?
about that? Jamie, pull that up.
How did you meet your wife?
TV show.
What? Start over.
So there's a TV show called American Air Gunner. It's like, do you remember?
Rossi.
Yeah, do you remember what the fuck was it? Top Shot?
Yeah, Top Shot.
It's kind of like Top Shot, but you can't do cool gun shit on the fucking TV networks anymore. So air guns is the next best thing.
Yeah.
It's just a giant competition. I think
And you won.
we had like 9 on there, something like that. Yeah, just big competition. Go there and took about 2 weeks. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I won. She got second place, and I'm like, she was right on my ass. Like it was fucking close, dude. So I'm
I
like,
understand
that
that.
was mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey,
Yeah.
want to come with me?
Yeah.
Want to move to Iowa?
The
It
literally
was like,
the
hey, you want to
most
show me how to shoot?
the most down to earth blonde girl from California on the
Dude,
planet.
she's cool as fuck.
Like,
Like,
Yeah.
a lot of women are like loud and obnoxious for when you're with them for 2 weeks. Like they get comfortable and loud and obnoxious. She didn't talk to anybody. She's just chilling, minding her own business. Does not care about like attention or anything. So I'm like, yep, that one.
That one. Hell yeah. That's the way to do it.
Very cool.
She's not like, I think we should collab.
Yeah.
Not trying to use
She
you
didn't
as
know
a-
who I was. She doesn't consume content like everybody else. Like kind of, if you guys go watch the fucking series, everybody was talking about me, like worried about that. So it was psychological why I won, because everybody fucking tripped themselves out. You know?
Yeah.
They're just fucking terrified.
Because she also has a fairly big like Instagram social media presence, because she did fitness training and was into guns, and I don't like no OnlyFans, no bikini pictures, just like her in camouflage or her fishing, just.
She dodged the bullets,
it's a
and
unicorn.
every other female's been like, "I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that."
Yeah, she does. She is a much better hunter than I am. Like she hunts, she fishes. Like that's her whole fucking thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
She
I was just
sell her
talking to
boat?
somebody. What?
Did she sell her boat?
Yeah.
I saw she was trying to sell that.
Yeah. We got rid of it, but now she wants a fucking boat. So now I got to buy a boat.
What, Clear Lake or what?
We have a pond.
How much
Well,
land
that's
does
like
this
a
new place?
kayak.
No, I have an 8-acre pond. Like it could 15 foot deep. It can fit a fucking pontoon on it.
All I heard was zip line and rope swing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I have children and they are fearless. They will be on that shit.
I'm trying to get a situation out here for the young guns, but he brought up a good point that you know,
That's the difference. He's got a private pond. He
Yeah.
doesn't have to worry about that. I got a river to my back, and he's
That's
like,
fucking scary.
get a rope swing. And I was like, I don't care about my kids playing on a rope swing, but all the drunk people that tube down that river are going to see a rope swing, and then they're going to get hurt, and then their insurance is going to sue me.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
Now, obviously, I just moved into this house, but the pond in the backyard with 3 kids scares the fuck out of me. How do you feel about the river in your backyard? Like,
My kids don't really go down there. Like, it's pretty inconvenient to get down there. So, like, I'm not super worried about it. Like, by the time they're curious enough to venture down, because I mean, it's like damn near a cliff that you have to go down to get down there. So they should be able to swim by then.
How old
It's
are your
not too
kids?
crazy.
I got twin girls that are 8 and my boy is 4.
the boys, he's about to age out of like accident stuff age, right?
He's been there, but yeah.
I mean, like he's getting to like where you can be like, don't do that. And he's
Yeah.
like, all right, as opposed to like, I'm
Look,
gonna do it.
Dude,
I don't
he makes
understand.
me feel dumb. He is a very intelligent fucking child.
Yeah.
He corrects me. If he, like, I'm telling, just yesterday, we're practicing girls are in softball. So I was, telling him how to stand and everything. And he's like in the background, chasing butterflies, whatever. And he overheard it.
Yeah.
So he gets up to bat and he's like, I'm like, do this or don't do this, whatever the fuck I was saying. Like, keep your feet planted. And he's like, you just told her to move her foot.
Told her to pivot. Yeah.
Yeah, corrects me. I'm like, God damn it.
That's
You're
right.
Carry on.
Yeah. Good job, son. You make me proud.
Yeah, they correct me a lot.
Well, no,
like when
it's
I'm trying to be like, don't do that. And they're like, why? This is a logical reason why I should. I'm like, that's a good fucking point. Carry on.
just
My
wait.
kids
Just
take
wait.
after me, so I don't really got to worry about it. I hate everything fun.
Yeah.
I don't like water. I don't like swimming. I don't like amusement parks.
You don't like swimming?
I don't
no,
like any of
I
that shit either.
hate swimming.
I love swimming in a
Swimming
creek.
doesn't even make sense to me, bro.
Dude,
I'm not about it.
Okay.
Nick,
like,
there
yeah,
has to be.
explain now.
Wouldn't it be fun? Wouldn't it be fun to have a pool so you could cool down in the summer?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. I could leave my house that's set at 68 degrees while I'm sitting in my tank top to go out in the fucking direct sunlight where my white ass is gonna burn because it's cool to be. I'll just take a shower. What's wrong with that? Oh, it's completely different.
I know.
No, it's not. It's dumb.
I understand.
And that's like a pool. Then you start talking about rivers and ponds and shit. Is like there's fucking brain-eating amoebas. There's fucking parasites that are gonna crawl up your piss hole. I'm not about it.
I know. It's tough having to spend 1 hour a day on a non-monetized idea, Nick. But like sometimes it's fun to get in the creek.
No.
It's not fun to get in the creek at
Never.
all. Man,
He can stay in here and make a fuck ton of money or go waste an hour floating.
Not a
around.
fan. Not a fan of the water.
you can't
humans
buy
aren't-
companies in a creek.
Humans aren't supposed to play in water.
Hey, how many companies do you own right now?
I don't outright or partials.
Even a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
How many are on deck right now?
Dude, that's
Yeah.
fucking impressive. Like, good job, dude.
Dude, the first time I came in here, I thought that I was doing drugs, but it was just trying to understand Nick's world. Because there's like, well, I've got this and that goes into there, and that goes in there. Well, this feeds this, which also is that. And if you do this here, and I was like,
Yeah, you're
like sweaty.
extremely intelligent with this. You're like very business smart. Like,
I want to call Dave Ramsey one day and just try to
This is
explain
how you
it all
do
to
it,
him.
bitch.
I don't like Dave Ramsey. I don't like him at
I
all.
don't even know who the fuck that is.
He targeted poor people and didn't teach them real financial literacy.
Did he make money off of that?
He used to come to. He used to get paid by churches.
That's not fair.
It used to get paid by church.
Not fair.
That's very fair.
Dave Ramsey preaches to the lowest common denominator. Everything he says to do will work, but it's not the optimal thing for a lot of people.
And
he constantly preaches to the lowest common denominator.
But he sells it as this is like legitimate financial literacy when it's not. Like we did the envelope system when I was in the Marine Corps, right? Barely making it. Like I remember when I was in E1, I got promoted to E2. We celebrated with a bloomin' onion at Outback Steakhouse. Shout out Outback Steakhouse.
We ate there in Vegas a couple days ago.
It's delicious.
It's pretty fun good.
But because it was like a weird payday thing or whatever, and it's the government, that $50 more that I got that paycheck hadn't hit yet. So like I ended up like damn near overdrafting.
Oh, fuck.
And so that was one of the things we were like, okay, we're going to try and like do the envelope system, everything. And great, did it. Left the Marine Corps without debt, even had a little bit of money left over. And then I tried to get a home and I couldn't get a home because I didn't have any credit because I didn't have any debt. So I had to go to Best Buy, buy a TV on a Best Buy credit card, and then just build up my credit that way. Damn. Because he does teach you like a lot of the stuff, but like
he's very like he's like zero debt. He's like the only thing you can take a loan out for is your house. And he's like
he doesn't even like that.
No credit cards, nothing. And like to me, it's like if you have like a spending problem, like yeah, credit cards probably aren't a good thing, but like if you are okay at spending money, you're not gonna like spend more than you actually make. Like credit cards are great if you're somebody that travels or whatever, because
if you're
protected from shit. You know what I mean? Like if you use your debit card and somebody gets that number and takes money out of your account, you're fucked. But if they get your credit card, all you have to do is call up and be like, hey, my credit card number was stolen. And they're like, oh, okay. And they wipe those charges from your account and they send you a new fucking card. And that's the fucking end of the day. Like,
I mean, I literally pay for everything. Every bill that I pay for with my credit card.
Right.
Yeah.
Me and my wife. Because
I got a business credit card to do the same thing just because our accountant told us do that. But
but you get points back for money you're going to spend anyways.
You get cash back.
Well, and it's like for us, like we get so many points that we're able to like cover hotels and stuff for the girls' sports.
Yeah, true.
Like every single thing, gas, groceries, all of it.
My biggest thing is there's a cap. The bank I have has a daily limit. So either I got to call them every other fucking day because making videos is very expensive.
Yeah,
and I'm going over that.
You can easily get like a $10,000 a day. Easy.
Yeah, but like a credit card, you don't got to fucking worry about that. When I travel, I don't have to put out a travel notice. It's just more convenient to use a fucking credit card.
It works and it's good. And
credit cards also reminded me of Dalton and I were just talking about the first time I ever had a cook-off. Do you guys know what a cook-off is?
Yes, from a gun?
Your gun gets so fucking hot, you chamber a bullet and it'll just randomly goes off. That's pretty hard to get with a semi-automatic gun.
It's very hard to get.
But when I was 18, I found out what a credit card was without any financial advice from anybody. I walked into Mills over here and they're like, hey, you want to sign up for a credit card? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, you just buy whatever and pay it off. I'm like... So I took that bitch. I went straight over, got a new AK-47. As much ammo would fit in a fucking cart. And I just went out to the range and started shooting everything. Like I probably had 8,000 to 10,000 rounds because AK ammo was cheap back then. Yeah, I just shot the fuck out of that. I could barely hold on to like anything anymore. So I was just like, just dumping fucking rounds to push an AK and see what it'd do. Set it on the table. Boom. I'm like, oh shit. So I stopped it, ejected it. Yeah, that was the first time I got a cook-off because of a credit card.
I've seen it a few times at machine gun ranges.
Yeah, I mean, machine guns
that's
make
normal.
sense.
Like on a 240 range or a SAW range, that's pretty standard.
I got a fucking AK hot enough to...
An AK is insane.
That is insane.
I just wish I could have been there to see you being like, credit cards are fun. And you're just you're just like dumping around.
Yeah, it wasn't fun for the next 3 years of my life, but...
18-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Just living the American dream.
It is nice. That's literally... My job was to pay for my guns and ammunition. That was the only thing I cared about at work until I had kids, obviously.
Yeah. And I love it. You're like, I care about guns and I care about my family.
Yeah, that's...
So what other cool stuff have you done besides like competition? I guess, I mean, I know some things, but I don't know what we're allowed to talk about. Like, have you ever like consulted for like, I don't know, like a John Wick type movie or like video games or like done any consulting or anything like that?
No, not really. I mean, a little bit that I can't like...
Yeah.
NDAs and, them pesky kind of shits.
Can you say it on a Pepperbox exclusive?
No, but...
Dang it.
It's a very popular video game that I've helped out with quite a bit.
If I guess, does it count?
I mean, I'll just try to keep a fucking poker face over here. I don't know.
I want to know as soon as the cameras are off.
We've played it together. I think you can piece it together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're also awesome at that. It's kind of upsetting. Like, if there's a gun in it, he's really good at it.
I'm working.
I think it's just reaction time. I'm just
Are you PC or controller?
PC with a controller. So both of them.
Same.
So AJ Buckley came on Unsub. He's the
Seal.
lead actor in
Such a good fucking
the
movie.
Seal TV show.
Yeah,
Now he's got
great.
his own thing, 2 fake seals going on. And he came on and I showed him videos of this guy and he's like, get me in contact with him. He goes, I'm best friends with the dude that's directing the new Young Guns movie.
Hello.
And they're wanting to make Young Guns more like tactical, like Call of Duty like to attract a younger audience.
Yes.
We want this guy to like come in and consult. And I was like, yeah, I can get you in contact with him. And he goes, yeah. And then all you guys, if you want, you guys can be in the saloon fight or the brothel fight scene. I was like, fuck yeah, I'll be in the brothel fight scene.
Just being extra, beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
I'm
That
going
sounds
straight for your
incredible.
back.
Dude, Young Guns is like Avengers like 1.0. Just so many babes.
Such a
That was
good movie.
That was
So
good.
so many just bro babes. What's the guy's name with the what's his it's a Mexican name. He throws knives.
Chicken.
That's fucking Desperado, I think you're thinking of.
No, he throws knives in
Machete?
Young Guns.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like a
God,
Native
I haven't
American
seen
guy.
that movie in fucking 10 years.
I always liked
Chavez.
Chavez. Yep.
It's Chavez.
Okay.
And it's yeah.
I like the one fat white guy when what the fuck's the main character's name? Charlie Sheen's brother. His real name?
Emilio Estevez. He's
Estevez.
Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid. When Billy the Kid is like, oh, what's your
Great
secret
movie.
talent? And the fat white guy's like, I'm a pugilist.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts to the bar scene and him just fucking beating the shit out
Dude,
of people.
that's a great name for a YouTube channel.
The Pugilist is such a good.
That's
Dude,
pretty good.
I love that. I love that movie. The second one's, you know, when he shows up they're like, who are you? And it's like 1930s and he shows up like on a horse or whatever. So great. Young Guns.
Everybody's been
such a
telling me
movie.
to watch that the new series. There's Yellowstone and there's 2 other series that tie into
Landman?
it.
Oh,
like
the
1918
yeah,
something.
1918.
Cody
all those
says
ones.
Landman's.
They're okay.
fucking
Landman
awesome.
is awesome.
Is it?
Really?
Should I buy
I-
Paramount just for
I
that?
don't- yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't really watch TV ever. Like legitimately the only time I
We
watch TV
Mr.
is
fucking 31 companies.
when I get hurt. Like I actually have time to like sit down and watch a show or whatever. And like the 3 days after my surgery, I killed that entire season. It was so
Really?
good. Yeah.
Damn.
It was awesome.
That's a big cosign.
Landman's really the only 2 shows I've seen in years were Landman and American Primeval, and both of them are fantastic.
That's incredible. That is gnarly.
American Primeval, yeah.
American Primeval is gnarly.
Mormons were pissed.
Dude, I've only seen like 3 series
'Cause it was
ever.
true?
That's
That's it.
Like I've started a fuck ton of them, but I'm so
You've never
Squirrel
seen
brain.
Lord of the Rings, have you?
I've seen Lord of the Rings, but it's been a long fucking
Okay.
time.
So here's a pro tip. You're traveling a lot, right?
yeah.
Download a season. Take that with you for
Dude,
the trip.
When I
That's my
download
only
shit
thing I
on
do.
Netflix, like flying, I swear to God, I watch the same fucking 3
Oh, you do
movies
that?
20 times.
No, I literally
know this
save
one's
stuff
funny.
just for the travel.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, I'll wait till the whole season comes out. I'll save it, dump it, go.
That's a pretty good idea. I've seen like Dexter, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is probably the best series in my mind.
It is the best,
So good.
you know, drug cartel series out there, probably.
Yeah.
Where you're like, he's
What
a
else?
good guy.
What's the top of your line? Like, what's the series?
Right now,
Yes. Of all time. Of all time.
of all time, the greatest series of all time.
Yep.
I need to think about this for a second.
Breaking Bad has to be at least top 3.
I'm thinking of something that I could always watch.
Have you ever seen The 100? If you like
Yeah,
the
it's pretty good.
sci-fi,
Yeah.
the sci-fi thing,
Pretty
thought that
good.
was
I
really
love
good.
sci-fi. I loved Eureka. I loved
Me too.
Stargate
Yeah.
SG-1, Stargate Atlantis.
Yes.
I love the Stargate series.
Common Atlantis theme with Nick. Yes. Understand. Chell. Shout out, Chell. Shout out,
That's
girl.
Road Del Dorado, but close enough.
Not Chell. What's her name?
I don't know.
The girl
She
in
didn't do it
Atlantis.
for me. She was too thin.
The Atlantis. The
No,
Atlantis girl. did it.
Chell from Road Del Dorado. She's thick.
Yeah.
That's what I'm into.
Good. Hey, you got to know what your thing is. Comedy. Honestly, I can watch The Office.
The Office.
That's like a good background
Yeah,
put
yeah.
on. You don't
I
gotta
could
pay
watch The
attention.
Office and Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
Any day of the week.
I've never played that one.
Parks and Rec is
good.
really
Who's in it?
good.
Huh?
Who?
Amy.
Is that the Chris Pratt?
Nick Swardson, or not Nick Swardson, Nick Offerman?
Nick Offerman.
Nick Offerman, Ron Swanson, like the overly manly character with the mustache. that's
I've seen
a
like
meme
TikTok
at this point.
clips.
So that him, Leslie Knope, she's like the SNL, Amy Poehler.
Yeah. The whole idea is it's a local municipality. I mean, it's Pawnee, Indiana. It's a small town.
So
and
it's The Office.
It's the office, but
It's the office.
It's a
but
take
yeah,
on government.
It's
and
a park and recs department.
She runs the park and recs
But like the
department.
funny part about being here is Pawnee is like the shitty podunk little town. And then there's like the town right next door that all the rich people live in called Eagleton. And me and Hannah always joke that Mason City is Pawnee and Clear Lake is Eagleton.
That's true though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch that fucking Workaholics?
Okay, that's another one.
couldn't
I
get
can
into
watch
Workaholics.
Workaholics start to finish.
I like that stupid fucking drunk stoner college kind of
Yeah,
humor.
yeah, yeah.
It's kind of hard to watch now. Same with like the Pineapple Express movies and shit like that.
I tell you what's
They're
really
dumb now, but
I've been rewatching this and it's incredible the stuff that they were able to put on primetime television. Family Guy.
dude, that's
Family
the
Guy
ultimate.
and South Park got away with everything.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the stuff I'm sweating. I'm sweating some of the stuff. And it's every
They go
morning.
deep. I love it.
Every morning I'll watch I'll play it in the background as I'm cooking breakfast. And I'll be like, wait, what? Because all I can think is like the NFL just end, like a NFL game just ends, and then they're playing this like crazy cartoon. God, what is it? I'm trying to think of like another action. Sopranos is probably one of the greatest television shows of all time.
Also, never seen that.
Really good. The Wire. I like Game of Thrones. I could always watch Game of Thrones any day of the week too.
Really?
Loved it. Would you hate Game of Thrones, nerds?
Nerds.
Nerds, do you hate Game of Thrones?
Vikings was good.
Vikings.
I
Ragnar
got more TV
Lothbrok.
to watch. That's like wintertime me, you know? I see
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the shit.
yeah.
Summertime out right now. Like I'm always out doing everything.
The only time I watch TV is like when I'm traveling or if the wife finds something. Like we'll watch it at night before we fall asleep. But
Yeah.
other than that, I'm trying to like, especially during the summer back home, get outside, get in the water, have fun.
That was literally my entire day. We built them fucking walls for the Fat Pews episode.
I just got a great idea for a Pepperbox exclusive.
Hit
What?
Me and you, and we get like 3 other gun tubers, and we film. We could do it over the course of like 2 or 3 days, but we bring out 5 fans, we line them up like fucking dodgeball, and we have a competition or rock paper scissors whatever to pick who picks first, and we each get to pick our fan that knows nothing about guns, and we've got 3 days to train them to get them ready, and then we
Oh
have a
my God.
competition to see who could win.
I don't want to wind up. Some guy just turns around and looks at all of us and just mows us down, though.
I mean, we can vet
take
people.
Getting
That ain't a
Chris
big deal.
Kyle out of the picture. That seems like a good fucking idea.
You know
though.
what I
That
mean, though?
sounds
Like-
fun.
Somebody commented this and I texted to you. I think an also good Pepperbox exclusive idea would be if we did like drunken movie reviews.
Oh, it'd be great.
So it's like
I've already
Get
thought about doing
drunk
movie
watching
reviews.
them and then talk about it after.
It's us.
Not even movie reviews,
Like
like
commentary.
doing director's cut commentary.
Yeah.
Like being able to stream the movie like a reaction content creator, but it's us just sitting around bullshitting.
Dude, I do that with my wife every time I watch an action movie. I'm like, he's fucking holding that. She hates it, dude. But I'll pick apart the whole
Yeah,
thing.
chicks hate it. Guy, not a good look for us as guys, but I love doing it.
Hannah gets mad because like I can be 5 minutes into a movie and know exactly
Yeah.
how the movie's gonna
Oh,
end.
she
I'll
did
just
it.
lean over
Yeah.
and tell her.
She did it. You don't know that. She's like, she has this face when they talk to her.
Like the way they're setting up plots in new movies, it's so easy to decipher. They're hard to watch. And like, I want to feel like I'm fucking smart. So I tell my wife and she's like, you fucking asshole.
I forget
Yeah.
what movie it was. It was like I think it was that one where the girl gets lost in the that forest where people go to unalive themselves in Japan. It's like renowned thing, and
Yeah,
they like
yeah.
filmed
Oh,
a horror
Logan
movie
Paul?
there.
Yeah.
And in the movie, she's like, there's a murderer that's like coming after her, and her compass isn't working. It's just fucking spinning.
I don't know
And
what movie
I
it
lean
is.
over to Hannah, and I was like, there's iron deposits in the mountain. It's fucking up the compass. And then like 5 seconds later, the dude goes, there must be iron deposits in these mountains messing up the compass. And my wife is like, how the fuck do you even know that? I was
Nick.
Have you
Yeah.
ever seen
exactly.
Smile?
That's,
no, I haven't seen that.
Dude,
That was a brilliant marketing campaign,
so-
but I didn't see it.
shout out
I
to
got the whole thing.
You-
First like 10 minutes.
well, shout out to Tim at YouTube. He sent me to the screening for the second one.
Really? I haven't seen the second one. I didn't know
It
there
was actually pretty good. I mean, like you said, you can figure it out within the first.
But they're really good.
It's really like I was like uncomfortable.
What? Get Out? So fucking good.
Get Out
Out's
was really good. The movie that has disturbed me and made me the most uncomfortable ever is Tusk.
Really?
With Jason Long.
Oh my God.
That movie fucked with me.
I had to do it in like, I know it's a lot.
That one fucked with me
It's
for
a
a
lot.
while. That's like the most disturbing movie I've ever seen.
I seen some weird. You remember back in the day when Netflix was like the super low budget bullshit that they would throw on there? It was never. There was. I can't remember the fucking name of it, but it was the most like sickening fucking shit I've ever seen. It's still like.
What was
I
it
think
about?
about it. Children and weird shit. It shouldn't have been on fucking Netflix, but I watched it and I still think about it. That was 15 years ago. I still think about it.
They had some
was
disturbing
fucked
shit on
up,
early
dude.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Early Netflix was like
Yeah, it was Unchained.
C-tier horror films that were
Yes.
just low budget but
Them were
very
always-
disturbing.
Yeah, them were always the fucked up ones. The super low budget, like they had 3 cameras on set.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was disgusting though. I still think about it like quite often. Wish I didn't see that.
Was it VHS?
No,
Okay.
no, it was.
VHS was one of those ones.
It's got it in the title, but yeah, movies don't like ever fuck with me. Like, obviously, a scary movie. I like to watch it by myself in the middle of the night
Yeah.
because I'm a fucking weirdo.
Gathered
And my
that.
wife will not watch scary fucking movies.
That was like one of your best performing YouTube videos is gun tubers versus horror
That was
films.
so fucking stupid too. Like we were all just tired as shit. 4 o'clock in the morning. Like make it work. Let's go. But the plot was good enough that. Yeah, we got to actually do that though. Like I want a couple for October's the next upcoming Halloween video. Go fucking balls deep in it.
Yeah,
Gotta
kill
do
some
that.
people. I got what you're putting
I
down.
got a
Yeah.
fucking dope plot.
What?
Better twist than the last one, but we need better acting and take a fucking week on it instead of 12 hours.
I'm game.
If you need any
I do.
veteran actors,
I do.
I will talk about myself until I get on it. So
Yeah, fuck yeah. let's do it.
yeah. Maybe we'll get it sponsored by Casey's General Store. Shout out to Casey's.
Working on that.
We're working on it. I want the Casey's collab.
Let Casey's go ahead and tag them on everything. Let them know they need to work
Oh,
with
there
us.
it is.
But you guys are
Tag
trying
'em.
to get sponsored by Casey's?
Yeah.
How cool would it be pulling up to get a slice? You see these two morons being like, "Welcome to Casey's. Today we're talking about savings on gas and how
You know how you do that? You
How?
get a Casey's pizza box and write something fucking hilarious on it and stand outside of a general store.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Well, we can talk about this more on the after show, the Underwhelming after show found exclusively on pepperbox.tv. But I wanted to say thank you so much for joining us here on the Underwhelming podcast.
You're
Tell
having
them
me.
where to find you, Pew View on YouTube.
Yep. Pew View on YouTube.
Also, you've got Fat Pews on Pepperbox as well, and also your stuff on Pepperbox as well.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a good time.
Bunch of
true.
exclusive content. We do some really cool things over on Fat Pews. It's
We
awesome.
dick around with machine guns.
It's great. I had so much fun today.
It's like a podcast kind of style. We talk shit the entire time and then shoot really cool or rare
Oh,
firearms.
let's put a Glock switch on a Glock chambered in 22 LR.
Or 10
That'll be
millimeter.
fun.
Yeah.
Or 10 mil, which wasn't as bad as I thought.
monetized.
Yeah. And is that what it takes?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, Fluck, you better be paying attention.
Just go beep beep beep.
Beep, 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 beep. Just when he's talking about 10 millimeters.
Yeah. Put a bleep on a bleep.
On a bleep. Just make it a mute.
Yeah.
They pick up the bleeps now, I found out.
Yeah, you gotta mute it now.
Because
Oh, really?
they know a bleep is something that would be restricted. So now if it bleeps,
You either do a mute or
We mute it.
sound effect like a quack or something else.
it's learning. We've taught it how to become smarter, but thankfully we're smarter than it.
I
at
know you're
least for
breaking the
now.
rules. I don't know how, but I know it.
That's basically it.
Well, if you want to know what the mutes were, go on over to Pepperbox. Link down in the description. I got you.
Boom. Couldn't think of a better way to end it. Thanks for joining us here. We're going over to pepperbox.tv. And that's how it's done.